This is also, by the way, if real chemistry was conducted like this, nobody would be chemists, ever. People would look at chemistry and they'd be like, yeah, I'm not doing that. And they would just never would do it. Bonders add and remove bonds from atoms. Click and drag bonders to move them. That's good they can move them. The sync instruction, the blue Waldo will wait at the sync instruction until the red Waldo reaches its sync instruction. The game has race conditions. The game is multi-threaded programming with a race condition, and we can do mutual exclusions here. Oh, man. Ha, Bonderbot. Yeah, thank you. $1 to break your brain. Keep in mind I am literally a sadist. Well, I didn't realize I was making pornography for you. This instruction specifies where a Waldo starts and can be moved, but it cannot be created or deleted. Okay, so I can move the red Waldo here. This will input a silver atom from the alpha input into the alpha zone. Molecules are placed in the tube 4x4. Yeah, I figured that part out. So if I do a in blah, and then we do the grab, we'll be able to pick up the AU, or the AG. We already knew that, though. In fact, all instructions can be modified by right-clicking on them. Instructions can be quickly placed by holding the corresponding key and can click on a reactor square. Instructions only affect the Waldo that matches their colors between red and blue. So we want to drop a in beta here. Just wait for the later planets to get so bad. Wait, you mean this game that's already really hard only gets harder? Oh, damn, I did not expect that to be the case at all. Okay, grab it. And we need to... Oh, we bond them... Oh, man. It's like a multi-threaded, like, bond these things together. You've never heard of element... AG! Well, it's up here. It's apparently the French for silver. Bonders can be moved and can be rated, blah, blah, blah. So we put that bond to there. And we'll put that bond to there. And then we want to synchronize. So we want to wait until both of these things are here. And then drop the fluorine onto the bonder. And then this instruction will bond all bonders in the reactor. Now the blue ball has finished its work and can pick up another fluorine. And then we want to output this into psi. So go W and A, and then we create that loop. Okay. So we've created a threaded program at this point. And we want to drop it too. And we want to drop this thing here, and then we want to output it. Okay, so this is totally done. But we have one thread which picks up fluorine atoms, and then waits here at the sync instruction. And it waits until the other thread is at this sync instruction. And then this one, we want to put it ahead very slightly so it can reach here to drop off the fluorine atom first. And then this thread will execute the bond instruction and then do that. This is what's known as I guess it's like a consumer and producer problem. So this one is the producer of, but it's like mixing their roles up. So this is like, so the blue thread is producing fluorine atoms that the red thread is consuming for bondage. Oh man, that's pretty kinky. Be prepared for me to make many, many, many bondage jokes. This is the only thing that's going to allow me to keep my sanity here. So the red thread consumed the fluorine, and yeah, okay, it worked perfectly. So it's worth noting that multi-threading problems are very, very, very complicated and very hard to get right. So a video game that builds entirely on multi-threading sounds fantastic. I am looking forward to playing this game. Alright, let's go into the story mode. The training facility on Sermonier 2 was a campus of rectangular metal buildings connected by corrugated tunnels with a landing zone located west of the reactor field. There was only a trace atmosphere on the surface, leaving the horizon empty except for the central star and the sister planet Serminer Fair. I sat in a folding chair behind a table in a brightly lit room with 15 other trainees. A middle-aged woman stood at the front of the room, smiling. She wore a great jumpsuit with a name that said Angela. Welcome to your first day of training. We're going to get started with some of the basics about SpaceChem, its foundings and missions. We'll get through some of the drier material later in this session, but suffice it to say, she clapped her hands and the lights dimmed and a SpaceChem logo appeared on the wall. SpaceChem was founded in 2745 by George Vossler. Continue. Okay. I was trying to see if the sexy voice would improve that. It didn't do anything. Okay, so we need to consume some hydrogen and some chlorine for some bondage here. And I believe that hydrogen and chlorine combine to make like a poison. Isn't that hydrochloric acid? Yeah, that's hydrochloric acid. Oh, which says hydrochloric acid right there. Which also isn't a poison. I'm bad at chemistry. I believe I probably told this story about my chemistry teacher before, but it is a hell of a story. Okay, what do I want to do here? Well, I'll think through the logic first, and then while I'm bullshitting around, I'll be able to... Ah, no! God, no! I don't want any education. Oh, jeez, that was scary. I'm really sorry about that, guys. I did not expect that there was going to be a periodic table of elements there. I wonder if there are any fake elements on here. No. There's only real elements. Oh, God, that's even worse. Okay. Okay. Here's hoping that we never have to deal with that again. Alright, so we want to pull in a U and a U, and then we'll just shove these guys over there because we're never going to use them. We'll do the producer first. We'll come over here. We'll put the sync instruction there, and then the drop instruction there. Because this is actually the exact same puzzle we just did, except I don't have the tutorial telling me how to do it this time. Then we do this sync instruction there, and we do the... oh, I want to flip these. Okay, so do the sync instruction there, and we need to flip this to being the red layer drop. And then we're going to do a bond here, and the reason that we wanted to do all that is because we want to output to omega as opposed to psi. Sexy Bird will never let any lecture be dry, especially not the hard ones. Okay, flip over to the red thread, and we will do input, grab. We also want to do this sort of pattern here so that I can pick up the chlorine on the blue thread in the tile that it appears in. So do input, grab, sync, bond, and we need to go down first. But there's no time to laugh at that now. And then we need to drop it here. And then we need to do the output on omega there. And then we can do W there. Oh. Oh, wow. It doesn't let you short circuit like that. So you can only go through the start by coming to, like, you have to always approach start from, like, the left like that to make the loop go through. A little odd, but I believe that this does it, except for the fact that... Make that drop. Okay, that should have done it. I believe, anyway. So grab... Oh, I'm dumb. I told this to be a drop cell. I meant to make it a grab cell. Or I should say Waldo. Because, seriously, what the hell is a Waldo? Oh, okay, I messed it up. We want to do... Well, we want to move this over a little bit first. So do a drop there. There. So that fixed the race condition. We had these things going off at the wrong time. Whatever. Okay, sync there, sync there. We drop. Because it executed both the instructions at the same time, which was not what I wanted it to do. I wanted one of these to run a little bit ahead of the other one, which is really, really weird and not at all how multi-threaded programs work, but whatever. This is obviously not a programming language. Although, there are some, like, things that are unexpected with how you can turn them into programming languages. Like, did you know that the video game Minesweeper can be turned into a programming language? It's very, very odd. But I read an academic paper about it, and it was brilliant. We want to bond fluorine to fluorine, and we want to... Oh, this outputs fluorine. And we want to remove a fluorine and then output it. So we want to... Okay, so we want to have... We can do this entirely with just one thread. So if we do it that way, we do... an in here, then grab it. Then we'll go down to this instruction, do that, and then we'll remove the bond between these two. We'll grab the other... Oh, crap. We have to drop it? Ah, right. I could do this with one thread, but it would take too long. So we need one thread to drop off the things, and then we need another thread to pick them up and then output them. So this needs to... So the blue thread will... excuse me. Ah, I'm sorry. Okay. So the red thread will drop off fluorine atoms, and the blue thread will break them up and grab them and output them. And this is already getting really, really hard. If I run this, it picks up fluorine, grabs it, and then we need to drop it off. If I wanted to be lazy, I could rotate it, too. And I do want to be lazy, because that'll be the easiest possible way to do this. Okay, so we come over here. We're going to rotate it down. I want to do it that way, so it rotates down. And then we sync, drop, and move to the right, up, and left. And this should drop things off there onto this bonder. And then the blue thread will come up here. It'll come, yeah, it'll get to right here. And it'll execute a bond remove on the blue thread. And then it also doesn't pick it up. Okay, so I don't want to do a rotation then. Great. So my lazy solution is actually wrong. Why does everything gotta be difficult sometimes? Okay. So we don't want to rotate it because we want to drop it off onto the bond remover. We come with the blue thread up here, remove the, remove this bonded atom, and then we want to be able to pick it up and drop off the other half that we're breaking the bond on over here, and then output it on psi and go that way. And the last thing we need to do is we want to sync there, and this should do it. So we synced it up, dropped it, we break the bond, grab it. I didn't break the bond. Oh, I need to put a bonder there. Okay. This is it. You're just sitting at your desk giggling to this stream. I'm sitting at my desk, wanting to eat my damn Nutter Butter, but instead, I'm playing this video game, and I'm just like, oh, let me commentate over this really, really hard game. Oh, I'm just gonna talk about, like, oh, you gotta sync up the doodly-doos, you have multiple threadly-doos, and you have two bonders right there, and you gotta drab bop, boop, 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 psi, omega, omega. Damn it! Okay. That didn't work. Let's see why that didn't work. So pick up fluorine, we sync, we drop it off, That grabs fluorine. Oh, shit. So, that just left it on the ground. And that's just, like, it. I can't, like, get rid of it. Like, once I break the bond, like, it's just there. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. So I need to sync twice. I need to put another sync back here so that this loops 2 times. And pick. No, 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 no. I don't like this game. Oh, no, no. Holy crap. Wow, this got really hard. Okay. So this drops it off. So the red thread also needs to be the bond breaking thread. So we need to move this bond breaker to red. And we need to grab. Blue can only grab. What about this? So we grab there. If we're holding something and we grab it, does it break things? Please tell me that that doesn't break things. So we put that there. Collisions between atoms are not allowed. I don't know what happened there. Let's try moving the sync back a little bit. So this has more time to break the bond. It's trying to pick up the other damn... Oh. Oh. Oh, God. Well, fuck. No. So I crashed one molecule to the other while sitting here waiting on the sink. So I need to clear the area where the thing is waiting before okay, so this means that those tracks don't overlap, which means I'm not holding the fluorine, which means I think that this works perfectly. Oh, come on. What is it colliding on now? So I come over here, I grab it. Oh, I didn't grab it. So I need to put the grab there still. And this should... So I should be holding the fluorine there. And then I won't be picking up... I won't be holding fluorine and crashing into other fluorine. And then everybody's happy, right? Oh, thank God. I did bad at this one. I did really bad. I'm so far behind everybody else. That was brutal. Diffuse it on the output. Yeah, I guess that could have worked a lot better. You love a good puzzle game. Stress eating is a fast way to a tubby birdie. If I play this game enough, I'm gonna... Double bonds, no! Oh.